Hello, from wherever you're watching this. So I just want to give you a little bit demo about the laundromat POS system, where you can use it for your laundry to record the different type of to record your daily transaction at your laundry. So basically, the way the software works is you get onto the system. We're going to install the system on on your computer. It could be a laptop or a typical POS system, which we can provide that for your business. And once we install that, then you'll be able to find an icon on your dashboard which shows the laundromat POS system. And then once you click on it, you're going to find here um, this section where you need to enter your PIN as a restaurant, as a laundry manager or the owner. You can log in. You'll be given a system administrator password, which you can always use to log in into the system. So all you need to do is you need to enter your login information, your login PIN, which you can do that just by typing the four-digit code that we're going to give to you. And once the system opens up, you have the back office and you have the front office. Now, the back office will be controlled mostly by the laundry manager and hopefully the owner. So then the front office can still be operated by the manager or the owner, and at the same time you could assign it just to the cashier, whosoever is your reception, and the reception can use that to record sales that you make from each of your customers. So I'm going to start first of all by looking at the features that the POS feature before I bring you to the back office. So all you need to do is you need to select which one you want. As I said, for your cashier or your front office um represent your front office receptionist, they will be able to see just the POS software. So they can click on the POS software. Then you're going to have a sample of the different type of services that you currently offer. Now, these services can be entered from the back end, that means from the back office. And then the front office now is where they can only utilize whatsoever has been set forth in the back office. Now, this is how the interface looks like. It is quite easy, simple to use. Now, what you need to understand here is that it's been structured in a very organized way so that it's going to help you to navigate, or whosoever is using the system will be easy for them to use it. Now, I just want to show you now if quickly some of the key features that you have on the application. Now, just up here, you have the contact information, so you can enter the contact number and the customer name. So, and then you have here the plus and negative and remove. This ones is just to increase the quantity and reduce the quantity or remove an item from the list. Then you can change the quantity by just manually entering the quantity rather than using plus or negative. And then here you can change pieces. So you can change the number of pieces. For example, some dresses comes with maybe two pieces, three pieces, and all kind of stuff. So you can change it. You can also change the rate. So the rate here means you're changing how much you charge per dress. And then you can give discount to a particular item. Let's say, for example, if you're charging 2,500 for a t-shirt, you could give a person maybe a 500 discount, or you could give a percentage discount. And then now there is a brand. So for all the dresses that people bring to you, the dresses could have maybe specific brand. So you might want to like enter the brand name for that particular dress, just in case So someone does not give you a t-shirt, a Puma t-shirt, and come back and say it was a Gucci t-shirt. So you want to record the brand. Also the color, you want to record the color. And also we have here defect. So if someone brings maybe a dress that has a defect, you want to identify that and tell the person, look at this stain, it was already there, or this torn area, it was already there. You want to like notify them. So when you're entering, maybe when you're entering an item into the system, you want to state that it had a defect. Also, you could add a note. So you could add a note for an item and say, okay, this item, this particular t-shirt, um, um, I need to do bleaching before before you do ironing, something like that. So you might want to add maybe a note to that. And then you might want to close your shift. So this closing of shift is usually done by the front office. At the end of the day, they close their shift, and then they can send bulk email or send bulk SMS at the same time. You might want to start a new bill. So you want to bill someone, you start a new bill from here. So this is where most of the times we will start. So we'll start with a new bill by clicking on new bill, and then we can start by entering, first of all, the customer's information, or we click here to enter the customer. If the customer already exists in the system, then we want to we want to search them by clicking on that button, and we can choose how we want to search them by using either their name, their contact number, or their email, or their customer ID. So whichever one you want to use it. In this case, we can also add a new customer onto the system, and you could add the customer directly from that screen, or you could add the customer um, from there is another button on the front end which I can show you. So you could add a customer directly from here, adding a new customer. Now to add a new customer, you enter the customer name, the address of the customer, their email, their contact number, date of birth, just in case you want to be sending some kind of like happy birthday my customer and all kind of stuff. And yes, then you want to enter the day and the month. So then you state whether this customer is active or not. And once you're done, you can save it. So for example, I want to save customer call, um, let's say John Doe. So my customer name is John Doe. He lives in Moliko. For example, his email is John at blue.com. His contact number is 6666666, and that is his birthday. He's born on the 12th of December. So I have all of those details. Now I click on save. That customer's details saved there. And I can see the different customers. You can see here John Doe, that is him. And once I do that, I can I can move forward to use that user. So that's it. Um, I can now use the user, search for the user. I'll just type John, for example, and I can search through to see, okay, I get him. So I enter his details. Now, what service do I want to offer to John? John is the man, or he brought some dresses, and I want to record into the system. As a man, he's coming for dry cleaning, so he wants wash and fold its shirt, okay, and he also want um steam press. So he want me to do a steam press on his chain. He has also some things that are wrong in it with his house, and he wants me to do some ironing of his bed sheet. So these are the things that he wants me to handle for him. Now, I do my t-shirt for the rate of 1,500. Okay, and then I do my jeans for 5,000. So I change the rate. Okay, and then my bed sheet. I do bed sheets for I do bed sheets for 6,000. Yeah, so I enter all of those details in the system, and now I want to say some more. So these are the things that John, sorry, I changed the quantity rather. So he brought in two bed sheets, and I'm doing that. So I'm changing the rate to 5,000, and I click on OK. So I've been able to put that, but now I want to put the brand. So he brought maybe a Puma kind of t-shirt. So I click on brand, and it's a Puma. Selected that. And what's the color? The color is a blue Puma t-shirt. Meanwhile, the jean also is the jean, it's a blue jean. The brand is Pepe Jean, and some defect. It is torn. Yeah. Meanwhile, for the bed sheet, it hasn't got a brand. It has some color stain on it. So that is all that it is for. I might want to add some notes, but I'm going to skip that. So once I do all of that, then I can place the order. So here, write down where you find the place or update order. You click on that. Now I have here the type. How do I want to, let's say after I'm done with the cleaning, how will the customer get it? Will they come to the shop to get it, or will they come to the laundry to get it, or I need to do a home delivery for them? I need to state that. So for home delivery, I have to put that, okay, I'm going to give the customer home delivery, excuse me, and the date that I'm going to give this customer this, I need to put the date, and I can also set the time. So I can put the time here and here. So I can set the time that I'll give him the dress. So once I do that, and then the order status. Now I need to select the order. Order placed is ready for collection. This is where you can update maybe an order as it's happening. But in this first case, it is the order is being placed. Now, um, I want to give this customer some percentage discounts. So I'm going to give this customer maybe a 10% discount. Okay, so you can see that as I'm doing that, it's calculated automatically. And because this customer is a loyal customer, I'm going to give him 100 points. Yeah, that points, you can add that points and then convert it to money. Is this customer paying in advance? Maybe, yeah, um, he's making some advance payment of 5,000. Yeah, so he's paying the advance by cash. Okay, so I'm placing this order, and I'm placing this order immediately. Then I can save it because I don't want to print now, or I can print it out so that I give the customer his receipt. So if I click on that, then the system is going to try and print the receipt automatically once we connect it to the printer. Okay, that said, that order has been placed. Now I can come here to the order list, and I can see the various orders that have been placed. So I can see here the last order that I just made is order number 7. So if I click on that order, the order comes back to the system. and I can see from where I stop. Now, if the order is ready for collection, I can click on ready for collection and update the system. So I can update the order. So it shows that the order has been is ready for collection. Now I can assign also someone to do the delivery. So I'm assigning someone to do the delivery. So I've added a delivery person. And also I want to change the is ready for delivery. So when I change the status, I update the status. So these are the processes that I keep on doing. I can also print a tag which I'm going to attach to, so it's sent directly to the printer. Yeah, just by clicking on this. So I print a tag and then attach it to it to say this is the person who owns this dress. So once I do that, then it's printed and I attach to it. Now we can also integrate email so that you can send your customer an email once it's ready for collection. So you can do this, or you can send them SMS by clicking this so they get an SMS that is ready for collection. And here you can send an SMS to them that it is out for delivery so they are aware, or you can send them an email that it's out for delivery so they get that notification on time. Then we have here um, update order, so you can update order similar to this update order here. So you can click here to update an order. I'm not going to go through that. So once everything has been done, you can complete the balance payment for this dress. So you come here, you choose the method of payment, the cash or card. So through cash, we click on cash, and then we can go ahead to update the order. So I click here to update the order. So I say yes, and yes, I want to print, and I want to print on. So that order has been updated and payment has been completed. So if I come against it to my order list, I'll see all my order. I gave this order, this person is 10% discount, and he got also loyalty points. And at the same time, sorry, I touched something. So I wanted to scroll so that we see full detail. So you can see the total amount that this person had to pay. So we can have it here. So there was a VAT of this amount. I think Cameroon charges about 19.5% of VAT. Then the grand total was 15,000 592. The person gave an advance of 5,000 and paid the balance of 10,592. This person delivered it. So we get a full detail of everything that happened from here. So we can export this data after some time, and we can check overdue orders if there are. So orders that maybe have taken too long, you can find them there. And at the same time, we can export this to an Excel sheet and work on it even better. So that's it. I will reset this, and then I close this. And at this point in time, I want to show you some key metrics that you could be looking out for. So just here, you can see the amount of orders that have been placed, amount that is ready for collection, the order that is amount of orders that have been delivered, amount that is ready for delivery, order that have not been delivered, orders um, that have been collected, cancelled orders, and you can see here your order transaction in terms of a graph. You can see here the services, the items, the categories. At the same time, your top 10 customers, your top 10 customer are based on order wise. Meanwhile, you can see also payment due customer wise. So these are some information that can help you make decisions quickly for your business. So that's it. Once your cashier is done for the day, they can close their shift, and once they close their shift, the report for their transactions for that day will be printed, and that will be it for the day. Now, at the level of the back office will have to get on the system, and they can see some details about the transaction. I'm pulling it up just so we can see. So we have here one. Okay, so at the level of the back office, this is what you're actually going to find. So there's some key things that you might want that you'll be looking at. This is where we are going to do the configuration, put in all information about the laundry, and then we do some settings here. This is where we set maybe the printers, we set a cash drawer and all the things. And then we do the settings for emails and setting for SMS. And then here you can set this is your expense type master. So the different ways that you spend money in your business. Then we have here the expense master. So in the expense master, you can now see the different expense head. Like for example, your expense on advertising, and then your direct expense like on electric bill and your rents and all stuff. So you could always enter them here. Meanwhile, your expense master, you just need to enter the different type, either direct or indirect expenses. And then for your loyalty settings, this is where you put your loyalty um, settings, like your loyalty name, VIP, and all that kind of stuff. The amount that they have to spend before they become that amount, before they become VIP, and then each time that they place an order, how many points they get, this kind of stuff. So set them here. Then you want to enter all the different type of colors that people dresses. Remember why we were taking the order, we were selecting colors. This is where you can add more colors on the system. That said, um, defects. So this is where you can enter different type of defect that a dress can have on the system. Then brands, you can enter the different type of brands that people bring to your business to wash. And then we have here note master. So you can enter different type of notes here. Also, we have here suppliers. You can enter your supplier, you can enter your delivery person's name, information, and all stuff. You can enter their information here and put even a photo on the system. The same, you enter your supplier here. And finally, this is actually more technical. From our side, we can help to get some specific query that maybe you might need. Okay, so that said, um, that is what the settings is all about. Now, this is category. So you can state now your different type of categories. Like for example, remember we were looking at men, women, kids, household, woolen garments. So you can add more categories here. And then here, different type of services, like you do dry cleaning, you do steam press, you do wash and fold, and wash and iron, leather care, shoe cleaning, all the different kind of services that you offer on laundry items. Then item master, you can enter different type of items. So you can enter different type of item, you put their names, and then um, um, then you choose their category, and then you also choose the kind of service that. So this is you are the one you're entering in different type of items on your system. So you enter all of it. So we can help you to like organize it so that it'll be easy for us to like enter it on the system. Then you can enter the rate. So how much the rate is, how much it costs for this service. So you enter that. And then we can put also a picture for that service. So that's for that item, sorry. So that is how we could you can enter an item on the system. Then we have here your customers, so you can add customers directly on the back end here, just like I showed you before. Then you have voucher, so you can create voucher like purchase voucher and all the stuff for accounting purposes. Then you have entry, purchase voucher entry. So if you purchase something, you can enter the purchase here. Purchase return. Supplier, when you pay your suppliers, you can record it in the system. And then here you can get your accounting report. So for your accounting report, your cash book, general ledger, vouchers, output tax, um, your purchase, trial balance, you can get journal entry, input tax, deleted invoices. You can see all of those details just by clicking here. Delivery person ledger, all of those things you can find them directly from here. And then you have here your order report. So you could actually print out, get your order report directly from here. And then you could send bulk SMSs and send birthday SMSs and anniversary and SMSs to people directly from there. And then you could add more people on the system by adding them from this feature. Meanwhile, if you want to know who got into the system at any point in time, you could use the log list and it will give you all the details. Who was the person who logged in into the system, what they did, and all those kind of stuff. You could always catch that from here. So that said, that is basically um, what you can do on the back end, and it will really go a long way in helping you to be more accountable in your business. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful